Well, hello everybody, working on Robert's train set. I've done the usual act with the TV behind me, and I'm just about to push the button to get it working, but I just wanted to set the scene a bit, so you might be wondering what the flaming title of this is all about, and hopefully I can explain. So it all stems from what's about to appear on the screen behind me. So let's get that going, and I'll get it going and I'll mute it.
Hello everybody, welcome to Robert's train set.
So you've had enough of my voice without having it on here. So my credits are going up as they normally do, with the Pullman train going through, which Kelly rather likes. And what we're going to do is we're going out onto my patio that I did on Saturday with a little running session, and you might have seen it or you might not, but if you haven't, have a look. It's only a 7-minute, and I've got to try and do this talking in 7 minutes, which could be difficult, and it all went reasonably well. We had a pussycat came through the thing, and I've for the first time for quite a while, I've got a thumbs down on my video, and I'm wondering whether it's somebody that likes cats and didn't like it being frightened. Well, I am sorry about that, but I didn't invite a pussycat in, and he great crashed my video, so you know. But it certainly did a nice start to the video. So as you can see behind me, the Hatton's Class 66, which performed very well, except near the end where it was really struggling, wasn't it? And I did sort of say, oh look, the wheels are spinning. So I naturally assumed that maybe it had gone over a bit of muck on the track or whatever, because we saw a few bits, didn't we? And it had just made them all slippery and they were slipping. It wasn't the case. Brought it indoors the following day and sort of cleaned the wheels and put it on the bit of track I got on the table with the Railmaster operated it. And one end was fine, all the wheels were going round. The other end wasn't going round at all. So the reason it was so sluggish was that it was dragging the one bogie around, not revolving. So there's quite a bit of weight on those bogies. So, the title. Well, it's me really. I've copped out. What you would expect a good few of us perhaps to do would be take the body off, have a look through, find out what's wrong, go and get some bits if you need them and put them back in, which, you know, I don't know, 90% of people would perhaps do. And if it had been a Hornby or a Bachmann, I might well have done that. But it's just, this is about the process of getting this fixed. Now, as you see, it's part one. So at the moment, I don't know. But we'll go into that in the story. So what I thought had obviously happened is that something in the drivetrain had broken, because all 6 wheels in one bogie were not revolving. And that could either be the drive shaft snapped, or it could have been broken at either end where it connects onto either the motor or the bogie. Till you take it apart, you've got no way of knowing. So my plan was to phone up Hatton's, who supplied it and are the manufacturers as such, and first of all see if they could do a repair. No, they don't do a repair. So I suspect that when they have a loco returned to them under warranty for repair, they send it out somewhere. So then I asked, well, if I take it apart and need bits, can you get them for me? And it was, if they're in our bin, yes, but if not, probably not, because to order them they need to order a lot. So I didn't like the sound of that. So I finally finished with them by asking, is there anywhere they might recommend to repair it? And what came up was Olivia's trains, and I have heard of Olivia's trains, and they fit sound decoders and everything. So I gave them a ring. Well, got them up on the computer first and found out where they are and the number. Very nice, very helpful. And the gist of this was that, yes, you could take it apart and fix it, because it may just have been the drive shaft might have just popped out of the drives. It's quite possible that might be all it is. But once I've taken it apart, and if it is broken, they cannot supply me with parts for it. So to me, the obvious thing is to send it to them as it is, broken, and get them to fix it. Now, they've quoted me 30 quid, and obviously probably parts onto that and postage. Now, I've sent it Royal Mail, and I've wrapped it up really well. £11 odd to send it, but it will be there tomorrow. I'm filming this on Monday, it'll be there Tuesday. And I just thought, you know, in anything we do in life, we have good times and bad times, don't we? And problems. And obviously, doing a model railway, or in my case, a train set, albeit maybe you'd let me get away with saying it's an advanced train set, you know, it's going to be the same. So I didn't particularly enjoy filming this because I didn't give myself enough time to do it, which is what I've mentioned a couple of times in the comments. But watching it back, I've enjoyed it, and most of the people that have watched it did rather like it. And I will, even with this happening, I will do it again, I think, because I did enjoy it, perversely. So I thought I'd do this video for my normal Friday slot, although I am going to slightly break away from doing them every week. But I thought I'd wanted to do this because the one I'm trying to get out is taking a rather longer to do than I thought it would. And I thought you might be interested in, you know, my experiences when you break your Hatton's 66. And I suspect it was when somebody, sort of not a million miles away from this camera, stuck his chair leg in the way of the train, and it probably came to a rather abrupt halt, and that may well have done it. Or it could consequently be when it fell off the track, as you will see. So if you haven't seen what's on behind me, and I've got my head in the way, please do it. And it's just finished, so that's 7 minutes. So let's see what comes up next, shall we, if anything. I hope it's one of mine, but we'll see. But I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you have a look at this, and I'll do part 2 of this and let you know the outcome, really. And yes, it is one of mine. Yeah, so I think that's about it. So I know it's quite a short video, but at least it's a topic that is in our minds, isn't it? And yeah, I copped out. Sorry, but common sense maybe kicked in, and you think, right, send it as it is, it's down to them to fix it. If I've taken it apart and put it back together, I might have done something wrong, so forth and so forth. It's a nice model, and I would like to get it fixed. And they actually do have a supply of parts that they can order from different suppliers. Even they would not supply me with parts if I needed them. So certainly different to Bachmann and Hornby, I would say. But there we are. Okay, so I think finally what I must say is, because I've said it in my video that I'm trying to get up, is I'd like to thank all the new subscribers that have come on. I've had quite a few. I've had 25, I think, come on since I started this little first batch. And yeah, I'm really pleased. So thanks everybody that has joined, and hope you'll stay. And thank you for all of my regulars. You know, it does make a difference getting comments and knowing that some people are actually watching my videos. Cheers everybody. Cheers.